Test, test. My other mouse is getting old. I'm rocking this old Corsair. Sometimes I think I've clicked a button, and I have not clicked a button. Good morning, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. My name is Jackson Beard. If we haven't met before, I'm just some guy with a beard and guns. Gets to have some fun with you here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Best community on the internet. And we're going to have a little fun today. It's a nice... It's a calm before another storm. We've got a lot going on here at Expansive Worlds between our two games. Lots of stuff happening with the angler. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow. Come on out to the stream. We're out fishing in the morning, and I have a special guest. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. But we're also gearing up for more stuff here in the Hunter. Like, it's hard to believe. Like, time flies. Time flies. Now, obviously, there's always things in the works. I'm excited. I keep forgetting to swap over builds. I need to spend more time on my own build, which is what we're on here right now. I need to make money, honey. We're all kinds of broke. I just keep spending, and all the hunting has been happening on my work account these days. Good to see you all. What's going down? Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm, yeah, you know, yeah. Dealing with a cough. Dealing with the sleepless nights, but hey, it's summertime. We can't complain. My kids are at home. I hope if you have family, you guys have been enjoying your summer. If you don't have family, I still hope you've been enjoying your summer. Nonetheless, it's too short. It is sweet. But before we know it, we're going to be into that crazy, crazy time of year, which is exciting. It's very, very exciting. Why am I over here on Red Deers? I'm not where I want to be. I got way too carried away. I started hopping around. We're actually going to head up the side of the coast. We're going to dance with a few Bentang today. I've got this Siguri 338 and I've got the Malmo 7mm. We're going to just poke around a little with them. I just want to have a dance. I want to dance with these. Most importantly, I want to have a chat with you guys. I want to get more feedback. I want to get your dreams, wish, desires. I wish I didn't get stuck. I mean, why is this chair if I can't get into it? For the love of Pete. Jeez, 1 second. I forgot to turn on my fan and I am melting. Doing the momentum. Does that work on this one? It does. It's beautiful. Beautiful state of affairs. There we go. Much needed. Holy. And if it's been hot where you guys are, do what you gotta do to stay cold, but keep cool, keep refreshed. It's a little while. 10:24. We're gonna start at 10. Move up the coast. Move through here. We're gonna work this coast, and man, before we know it, that may be stream. It's crazy. What up, Axis? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna dance around them Bentangs today. Yes, sir. Dre's wish desire is horses instead of ATVs on Colorado. You know, Lacey, that's not a bad ask. I gotta be honest. I've never hunted from horseback, but it's been a conversation. It's come up here before. People have suggested it, requested it. I think it'd be a pretty cool addition. It may be hard to implement, you know, knowing what our devs have to go through, but it sure would be pretty cool. I actually saw some chatter today in the Discord. Are we a little glowy? I actually saw some chatter today about, you know, why can't we bring the Jeep from the Angler to Call of the Wild? And this is just a good transition since we're talking about transportation. Just so everybody's aware, I know the Angler has a lot of real juicy stuff that we would love here in Call of the Wild. For instance, in the Hunter, they're both Call of the Wild. For instance, the Jeep. Absolutely, I would love a multiplayer vehicle. But, you know, that is a different engine, and all the assets in that game, we can't just take them and pop them in this game. We are in an older engine. This game is 6 years old. Plus, when you work in development time, it's a much older engine. Same with crossplay. The Angler's coming with crossplay. That's something we would love here. But at this stage of the game, it's very difficult to achieve something like that. You're basically rewriting the code, I'm told. Simply change the AT model to horses. And what would you do when your horse lit on fire? Could you imagine? Hey, seriously, no horse were hurt in the discussion of this particular topic. ATV skins would be nice. You know, it's funny you would say that, Cannibal. So there you go. That could actually lead us into our next topic of conversation. We saw, is it a year ago? Is it longer than that? My timetables are absolutely askew. We saw the addition of cosmetics come to the game. And, you know, we've seen with the themed packs for each reserve coming out, we had our Easter cosmetics, and there may be some really cool stuff coming. Can either confirm or deny. But we also saw it with the last update Move. Oh, we're getting ready to dance, baby. And it's a 4. We actually saw it move to, not here. Let's smack this one with the 338 and see how we do. Oh, we're not going to let me smack it. That's too high. And I can't shoot through ground. Unfortunately, let's just see where he's going to go. They're moving in right now. It's early for them. We'll take our time. We saw it come to tens and our blinds and such. I feel like the quads, the ATVs, would be the next iteration to follow. It makes sense, but at this point, what are you doing, man? He's teasing me over here. Would be pretty cool though. I really, really would. What up, Tico? How you doing, my friend? Jasper, hello. It's such a good map. So everybody's enjoying Emerald Coast. You're all finding your beautiful diamonds out there. I've seen a few great ones come off the map already, which man, it's pretty cool to see it happening. I haven't had a chance to get on it myself too much, but we'll see. Will we have any sort of Halloween event this year? So events are tough, and let me explain why. This isn't necessarily like the Angler, a live service where we can just push the updates out on the back end without having to cause a big download. And therein lies the rub. We know when we put out an update, because of the way our game is built, anything that touches anything has to be re-downloaded. It's not all on top of the previous download, but it is a re-download. So to do something like an event, which not everybody does, we would have to push out another big update, which I'm sure you can understand. Not everybody is a fan of. Look at these guys all alarmed. You want to get happy with me? You want to get mad with me? You don't want to dance with me? We're going to, we got to get in close if we want to dance, and we will. The odd one will get upset. Maybe we'll have a happy visitor here. So anyways, back to that with the Halloween thing. We've done it in the years past, and it lined up with an update, and we were able to do it, but then getting it out again requires another patch. So I'm not saying it's not on the table, because it's something that our devs really want to be doing. It's fun. It's fun for them. Events, seasonal events, especially something like Halloween, Christmas, Easter, they're all like, they're big draws around the world. So don't count it out. But there are a lot of challenges to make that happen, and all the ducats the stars and the moons have to align. And so we'll see what we're able to do. I'm hopeful. I really am. It's one thing I love about Classic. We get all these incredible, and I mean absolutely incredible events over there. If you've never taken part in the Halloween event, I mean, truly, if you've never played Classic before, the Halloween event is worth the free download to jump in. Although, without having those silver bullets, it can be a little rough. Dream Wish is a greater kudu. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Is character clothing a different thing? Different than what? You must elaborate. What do you mean? It's different than the cosmetics because of the way the characters and such are built, but are there any cosmetics at the moment for it? No, not beyond what we have and the Remy Warren outfit. That could be something if there was enough requests that could make it into the cosmetics plans, I'm sure. Go on, you guys. You just keep on moving. We're not quite where I want to be yet. Everything gets real crazy up here. You know what I'm talking about. If you've been with the bad tags, it gets crazy here, all up through the coast. Again, disclaimer, this is my personal save. I don't have the time in it as I do on my work account. But I can't stream from it right now. So, yeah, I'm just saying. Those murdering buddies on Classic last year were scared. Weren't they, Kai? Oh my goodness, man. That event last year was next level. I mean, you still had the werewolves, but then you had all these possessed bloody creatures. The Outback has never seen such craziness before. Let's just keep moving while we're chatting here. Classic is amazing. Very much so. Oh my goodness. Where are we at? I missed so much on YouTube. Isn't that the 22-250? This is right here in my hand currently, the 22-250. I'm just using it to sight around. I've actually got the 22-250. I'll show you my loadout. And I've got the 7mm, the Malmo, so it's the 3-shot. Let me be productive here and get a reload on. And I've got the Seguri 338, biggest bang for your buck. you know, in the rifle class, that is, it just edges out over top of the 300. But, you know, that comes down to preference. The 300 is absolutely amazing. It's you know, really does come down to preference. Players' clothing should have been impact, keeping you camouflaged. You know, and that's a huge system to implement, right? I agree. I would love that. I absolutely would. I've been a huge supporter of that. It's one of the things I love about Classic. What you wear affects your hunt, unless you're sitting in the tree stand. But if you're out moving about, up and at it, you know, you really have to take into account what you're going to wear. Oh, that's a nice looking 4 right there. Oh, a couple nice looking 4s. That's a tough one when they're sitting down like that. Let's just go ahead. Let's plug them. Let's see what we can do just to get something in and out and on the ground. I just can't get a, you know, this is such a fun gun. Okay, hold on. Did we reach lung? We should. They don't die very fast though. What else we got moving over here? We'll come after that 4 in just a minute and see what it's all about. Oh, see, you start to get into them. You start to get into them. And you know things are going to get a little wild. What else have we got over there? Oh, there's a nice looking one right there. It's a 3. That's a big 3. I thought it was going to be like a 4. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It would be cool if the little town in Australia there were AI people walking around. I mean, that would be cool, right? It would if we had NPCs and such. Missed the Haunted Elk for Halloween. That was a cool event. It really was. 22-250 Malmo covers class 2 to 9 with just 5.5 weight. Love it. Gives me room for a shotgun and a bow. Yes, sir. Or you can work a tent in there. You can get really creative with your builds. You really can. And I love digging into what the community is doing with different builds. I have my favorites. And I mean, we all do, right? Everybody has their go-to. What are you gonna do? You gonna settle down? Are you gonna present lung? You wanna just turn sideways? See, because that's a lot of meat to get through on that quartered angle. Fun shot though. Look at them. I love these Bentangs. I've always been a fan of the Buffalo, but these Bentang, like they're nasty on the best of days. So much fun. We'll give him a couple. Oh, we didn't get the second one, but that one will do him there. That'll put him down. Should put him down. Yeah, that'll put him on the ground. Okay, let's go pick this guy up. We'll go and push that herd around a little bit towards our other herd, and we'll see the results. Gallive below, welcome. Wish that Black Wildebeest was in the game. That would be cool. We got the long butter shelminator thing straight, man. I love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Blowguns and spears. Hey, that would be pretty cool, man. I mean, it would be fun, right? I don't know how much... I don't know how much I would use it per se, but I do like getting up close and personal, which would just be such a great fit for a blowgun, right? Especially a spear. Man, this is a big game changer for everyone choosing your clothing for certain maps. It would be cool. Swimming in Call of the Wild? Do you swim when you hunt? You know, it's a good way to clean your rifle. It's got to be good on the bowstrings too. Photo gallery, please. Being able to add our photos that we take into our lodges. A photo gallery would be cool. Yeah, I think a photo gallery would be cool. Again, big feature for how much impact, right? We're at a stage in the game where, you know, yeah, there's lots of great ideas, but where do you devote the manpower and the bandwidth, right? Because we have to pick and choose wisely. We really, really do. You know, there's certain things that get in because there's time with, like, say, our artists, and that, you know, they're given a rework on some visuals, on some skins and stuff like that. But like our main designers and our coders, where they're going to put their stuff into their time and energies. Oh, did this other one not? Oh, we didn't get it with him laying down. Is that it? Is that what happened? Let's see. Thought he was right around here. That means there's no lung butter. That makes me sad. Oh, it makes me so sad. Well, we'll follow it. We got the other one up there. He's having nothing to do with it. He hasn't gone down. They're tough, man. They'll shrug it off if your shot's not right on. What up, Tipsy? How you doing, brother? Yeah, getting after with the bow, that was always our thing back in the day. We'd take a bow, crawl in the middle of a group of bison. over on Hirsch. Stand up and have at her. That was a dangerous event. It's even more so now here with Emerald Coast, right? All right, well, we have another one up here. How many were in this herd? We had 7 lounging around here. Not too shabby. So let's get to the center of things. Don't you call at me. Got more ammo. Lung butter, got toast. Yeah. Old habits die hard. Certain things I can't shake. They're just like part of my vocabulary. And buddies look at you funny. What did you just say? Lung butter? No organ hit. That was the second shot we put out. Hopefully that first one caught an organ. 400 plus croc kills. Very nice. RPG. Yeah. Well, emu should be in Australia. Very controversial topic to my understanding. You know, I'm sure there was reasonings behind why they were. Oh, there he is right there. You bugger. Let's hit him with a Malmo. We'll give him a couple just to put him on the ground. See? Defiant, man. They're so defiant. What up, Teak? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How difficult would it be for Expansive World to introduce closing visibility to Call of the Wild? It would be quite difficult. An entirely new system. I only know because I have inquired, because I'm a huge supporter of it. It's definitely something that they would want to do. It's just, you know, there's a lot of content in the game, and you guys have seen, and I've tried to educate as best I can from what I've learned working here, in how it's built and everything, how it touches everything and it affects everything, and so you know you have to take your risk and reward. So I'm not saying that wouldn't happen, but that would be a massive undertaking. All right, so we didn't get on the first one. We didn't quite, didn't quite get through there. Didn't quite catch the liver either. But nonetheless, yeah, well, it gave him a little bit of love, and of course, take him down. I'm gonna get on the ground and crawl towards some. We're gonna pick this up, find a group. We're gonna crawl in and see if we can get a dance going. Angelic Crusader, how you doing? Welcome. You know, it'd be cool adding elk to TR Aurora, making a great one that could spawn from them. Either that's a hybrid. Elk to TR. I don't believe there's any elk in New Zealand, though, is there? I think an elk great one would be fantastic. That's something that I think if there was ever an elk great one done, it would be one of the best looking great ones, especially with where we're at currently on our design. You guys have seen it. Right? You guys have seen how things just continually improve. I couldn't even imagine an elk great one. It would be wild. Rocky Mountain elk are apparently introduced species in New Zealand. All right, Ollie, I wasn't aware of that. That's pretty cool. What's up, Ollie? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Hey, I feel like I just woke up too. I'm not going to lie. Today was a struggle. I'm like, oh, man. I had plans to, I was going to go take a look at the Spring Boys. I was going to go look at the Springbok with the new True Racks. But, like, I hadn't even been over there yet. I was just not prepared. So that first one, oh, my goodness, we just missed that. And it was, wait, I feel like you were flipped. That was not the angle. He was around. Okay, well, these things happen. Yep, these things happen. Nonetheless, he's down. He's on the ground. Okay. Now we're getting towards my favorite areas. We're going to find a group of Bantang. We're going to do our best. I should have brought a bow. Dang it, Tipsy. Where were you about 20 minutes ago? We might go and actually swap the one. We'll see. We'll see. But we're going to also probably move in towards the Crocs. Inadvertently, as we try to cross this area to head up north more along the coast. You get a lot of Crocs there. And we'll probably have a little fun with them. I'm on the struggle bus. The struggle bus is real. I feel that, Misty. Me too. It was rough this morning. Struggling these days. Had Crocodile Dundee outfit plus a knife, but that's not a knife. Oh, I don't know. I actually had my skinny knife here the other day. I was sharpening it while I was perusing the community. I just had my stones sitting to the side. I've got it on a little rack, and I do the one hand while using the mouse on the other. Is it strange? No, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Hi there, Ivers. How you doing? Are there plans? I can't say that there are plans. It is talked about, though. It's a very tough one with moving drink times around. It sounds like a simple thing, but, you know, drink times are attached to home ranges, and home ranges only move so far. Like, for instance, okay, one of the ones I see talked about is the magpies, right? So when you only have this area, and then you've got, you know, 8+ other species all in those home ranges, you can't have overlaps on a lot of drink times just due to game performance. We've seen it in the past when there were too many that would group at different zones, because where you discover your zones are not going to be where they discover their zones, right? So that's individual maps. They all vary. So to have them overlap, it can cause performance issues. And herein lies the rub with, you know, having one client, you know, across all platforms. But, you know, it's kind of where we're at. Okay, that looks like a good group to go and crawl up into. So we'll get a little closer. And I'm just going to actually go on autopilot here. We're going to put it into a crawl. So, but we do understand that, and it has been a topic of conversation, an ongoing topic of conversation ever since they were changed. Now, they were changed initially because of the way the mountain lions and the bears were interacting together. They don't play well in the sandbox together. We're aware of this. And how they would scare each other off. And so they got moved around and things got changed, but you only had so much room to fit them in. So it would take some effort to move others around as well. Then inadvertently, by moving others, you're going to upset some. So there's lots of considerations to be made, but we know it could be a better experience with the bears. It could. But I will say this, you go out on a black bear grind and you get yourself a black bear great one. That is probably one of the biggest great one accomplishments currently in game. So are you up for the challenge? You remember back in the day with our red deer, we had to grind them in the wee hours in the morning. We had to go out. If you wanted to hunt them, it had to be the wee hours. You were out there with the high-tech hunting pack was really the best option. Or, you know, you were shooting by braille at times because it was dark. And if you were like, I'm stuck, I'm using the Hyperion. There were, you know, or the Argus. There were challenges for sure. So, but currently, man, I'll tell you, when I see a great one bear pop up in the community, I dang near write that person's name down. It is impressive. It is absolutely impressive. Okay, where have you been, my friend? They are some of the most beautiful great ones in the game. They're incredible. What's happening, Helpline? Helpline, what's good, brother? Good to see you, man. And yep, Falxy, yep, your call. I was just about to move into that. So if you want to see some really nice great one bears, go check out Mel's Gaming. I'm just mad she lit it up lately. I was so impressed. Like dang near had a tear in my eye when I saw her post it first time, because I know what she was going through out there. Determination, perseverance, and she crushed it. She absolutely crushed it. Pack mules. Yes. Trophy shots, please. I would absolutely love trophy shots. It is by far one of the best ways to show off your, I mean, yeah, we've got a lodge and you get in there, but that triumphant, oh, it's something else. I'll be honest with you. I can't say this for certain, but I would think that part of the trophy shot debate would come down to our character model, right? We have such a passionate, talented team that I know I can't say for a fact, but I know that with the debate of a trophy shot, that's ultimately going to lead back to, well, we need more character customizations then, where characters have to look top notch. They want things to look right? That's why certain things have received fixes. that maybe weren't so popular with the community. You know, I know back in the day we had the option to mount things wherever we wanted in the lodges, but you know, as a master of your craft, that was really hard for the devs to stomach. Like, this looks amateur hour. This is not how this is meant to be. And of course, that started a debate on how we could make that a better experience. That's ongoing. But that's just a good example, right? So I would think that would be something that they would really, really need to get after. Blakester, nice. Good for you, brother. Love to see it. Throw it in the official Discord and tag me, please. You know. Oh, hey, Axis Hunter. I mean, come on. That's a little one-sided. Axis Hunter wants an Axis great one. I'm jesting, my friend. I think that would be great. I think Axis would make a really cool, great one, because when you see a diamond Axis, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but my freaking jaw drops. They look so good. And to have a great one, it would be so cool. It really, really would. I would say, though, that there's probably some more in line first. Like, I've seen a lot of requests for boar lately. Boar, like a pig great one. What a cool concept. A lot of requests for fox or coyote great ones. But, you know, elk seems to rule the roost. Mule deer is right up there. We need to run another poll. Man, do we have some fun with that. Mountain lion great one would be great. They are low-key. They're difficult in some cases to hunt. They're a predator. We've got some right here. We're going to spook them. I want to see how many. What did we have? There was like half a dozen in this group. I want to see how many go aggressive. Look at this guy over here. Look at this guy. He's just like nervous. But on the surface, she looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Roosevelt would be the best with a scar over a cloudy eye of battle scars. Trophy model and score gets covered up in the Harvest Screen multiplayer by the chat box. Yeah, I know. There could be a little bit of maneuvering around there. Shot my first great one croc. Shot my first diamond croc. I read great one. I don't know what's wrong with me. On the weekend, congratulations, Osprey Days. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. MD, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Longtime community member, someone I've actually gotten to know pretty well. They haven't even reacted to us. Now, you only get so close, right? And I'm not going to start tossing it out, but a lot of the community knows that they've worked out what the spook range is. You know, it's like your default. Can't go any closer. I'm going to move up to that 3. That's the 3 there, isn't it? No, wait. Wasn't there a 3 in this group? There was a 2 and a 3. Maybe I just got to move up. I'm going to end up poking the thing in the butt. That's what's going to happen. I think adding broken antler horns to the track system would be amazing. Yeah. That actually, Sheldnator, that would be very cool. Oh, man. You know what? We're going to go slap its rump. I don't care, female or not. We're going to get ready. Hello. Hello? Oh, jeez, dog. You about gave me a heart attack. Man, Caitlin, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, Casey, you caught that. I can't help it. Got a time of bison with a recurve. Oh, from the 4 meters the other day. Really hard to get up that close. Try hitting a little scent eliminator on you and see how close you can get. Oh, maybe I should have actually done that. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. Wow, I feel like freaking Steve Irwin here. Moving in as close as I can to get a close look. Jeez. I'm definitely add the funky racks you get, plus it's realistic. Yeah, I love some of the different variations you can get. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go. So if I shoot, they're not going to go aggressive. Oh, he's a 4. Oh, man. I have to do it. It had to be done. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I don't want to shoot now. No, take it out of the... Oh, my God. I got stuck in the mode. Dance, baby. How long you got? Oh, that's it. We punched his meal ticket. Well, that wasn't very exciting, but I managed to get hit. And y'all just going to run away. There's that 3 I thought I was getting frosty with. No one else went aggressive. Wow. So look, I just did this. was playing around with it the other day and crawled right up to them. I had 3 of them go aggressive. And it was like, man, I needed a red cape, shouting, Toro, dancing around. You could have a lot of fun with these if you're just looking to mix it up, right? Looking to mix it up. And then, of course, you can always chase them down. I could shoot another one, but hey, not a bad looking 4. Not a bad looking 4. What's that? I've seen a lot of people say they don't think set limiter does much, but I find it invaluable. There's a lot of misinformation in the community, and it's, I say misinformation. I can assure you set eliminator works, but it's the way that it works. It's like rolling a chance, right? It's like rolling a set of die, and if you score a certain amount, it's going to work, and then it has a duration in which it works. I'm not going to throw any numbers out there, but knowing that, what I always did was I always blasted, 3 or 4 times. Man, you rock. I always blasted myself 3, sometimes 4 times, and it typically works. But yeah, it's. I think the expectations when they hear scent eliminator are maybe askew. It just gives you a chance, and if it takes, it's just you have longer to take that shot. Of course, the lower level animals, like if you got females in front of you, they're going to come in a little easier. They're going to last a little longer before they smell you. But yeah, something to consider. Okay. We got a gold. He's a 126, which, overall scheme of things is decent. He's not making diamond, this guy, but nonetheless, one of the best additions in my mind was Spin Man. One of the best additions that came with Emerald Coast is these bentangs. I'll never get to hunt these IRL. I will never get to hunt these IRL. I am almost certain of that. I would love to. And I would love the opportunity, For research and development, I think work should fly me to... Yeah, but anyways. They're such a great addition. They're a lot of fun. Okay. Let's go. Spray that Axe body spray, absolutely. CJO, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Really needs to be rework on trophy mount plaques. What species work with what size plaque? Some just look terrible. All right, K-Flow. Hey, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, sir. I appreciate that. I do. And it's honest feedback like that I like to take to the team. Because, sometimes we get complacent in things and our focus goes elsewhere. It's always nice to revisit and improve, which is something you do see happen a lot with our devs. I love that they do this out of just sheer passion. They could just leave it and keep bringing new things, but getting the reworks on the like reskins for some animals and stuff is one of my favorite features, because it is a feature, let's face it, to our updates. I think it's great, man. Can the animal scent sprays work to mask your scent as well, like scent eliminator? It becomes an attractant over a repellent, if that makes sense. Hey, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. They just crack me up, man. I don't know. There's something about them I find really humorous. You're all thinking I'm twisted right now. I know. Maybe I am, but I just love those little quail. I can't wait to do a little fowl stream. We're gonna do some fowl hunting. I actually want to get into magpies here in an upcoming stream soon. Fielding Rocky Mountain elk needs rework on their fur and antlers. And you've seen that happening with a lot of the existing. I don't want to say popular, because it's not that they're the ones we're targeting are popular. It's just as we go through, as we find more need to rework them, maybe they're going to show up on a new map. There's lots of reasons why it happens. I think it would be great to have them every work. Their fur and such would be really nice. I am quite happy with their racks though, but more variety is always a good thing. Okay, let's boogaloo. We're gonna go and see what's happening north of the coast here, along the coast north of old Death Slough. I would love to see stats on how many people have succumbed to this part of the map. Like seriously, Gemma, what's happening? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Hope you do a roe deer remodel. A great one would be a dream come true. I think roe deers are one of the most underrated species. They're actually a lot of fun to hunt. Like if you go out and you focus roe deer, you know, you can find them quite plentiful. They're really, really good time. And seeing how popular they are in Europe, I'm just surprised. I mean, I think it's because the whole big game thing, right? They're the small big game. And I've seen as a trend, a lot of the big and dangerous get a lot of the most attention from the community. But roe deer, absolutely. Oh, Ned, you clipped it. Ned's come up with some doozies. I gotta say, that one emote you made of that ugly beard guy doing this, I use that steady in all servers that I'm in now. And I was like, when I first saw it, I'm like, no way. Nuh-uh. No, we're not putting that in the server. It felt vain. I didn't want it. But it's actually turned out quite funny. Fur on the Axis now make them pretty. Yeah, Alpine. The Axis are a lot of fun. I was shooting some before stream. I like bouncing around the map. I like the variety. I'm not focusing on a grind here on Emerald Coast. And, you know, only for the fact that I'm still having a lot of fun with each of the species, and I don't want to devote my time to just one specific species. You know, I don't know. Call it ADHD. Call it whatever you want. I just want to bounce around on them, man. What's that? Not to mention, before the reworked fur types, Rose had the best looking piebald. Expand on that, Tipsy. Who has it now? Why not anymore? Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. Can I get across here? I don't think I can, right? I gotta run over there. I don't think I've ever tried. No, and I ain't going into that deep stuff. I ain't doing it. Blakester, you're on Xbox. You moved your piebald diamond Axis deer. You got 2 years ago and it deleted it? Do you know, I just saw somebody, was that yourself in the Discord? I just saw somebody say that in the Discord. I mean, that absolutely shouldn't happen. It's not something we've received reports on or that I have any information on. Anything disappearing from your life. We're very careful with... I'm not here for you. Although, I'm not against getting attacked. That's, we need some more info on that. Listen to the guy. Listen to him. Oh, yeah. Ma'am. Jeez, that's just great. Look at the visuals. Ma'am, if you don't take off... Oh. Hey. Oh, she got aggressive. We'll just put a stop to that. Anything else? Oh, can we get more than one? No, you're just gonna flee. God, there's so many here. When you see, and there's the trick. Once they go aggressive, if you shoot, they gone. They gone. I wasn't even paying attention. Did she run out to the water? She did. These furry works have made a lot of piebalds look great. Oh, I see what you're saying, Tipsy. The fowl of the moose. Don't know if the roe holds the cattle for best pie anymore. I personally used to think the moose. I used to think the moose was the best looking in my mind. But that just comes down to preferential treatment, right? I hate these freaking things. I don't know what it is about them. Stuff from nightmares, man. Get out of here. That's why I hate running through here. Let me go. I need a quad. I need a boat. I gotta run down. How many come times of regular diamonds wasn't a cinema kind about him? Happened live. Really? The growling noise, Felix, was the was the you heard the crocs there and they're kind of hissing at me, and then the dog growling. But yeah, that would be a very upsetting. That's very strange. That's very strange. I'd have lots of questions. I'm sure QA would have a lot of questions. Yeah, it's very strange. First thing I would think about, depending what platform you're on, But, you know, storage space. I can't understand anything. But I'm also not QA, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming you've submitted a ticket to our support, because they would probably be able to get to the bottom of it. I wasn't thinking, I gotta run a fair ways around here. I haven't opened this on my private map yet, man, on my personal. Dave Miller, what's happening, my friend? Get out there and hunt, dude. Get out there and hunt. Lots of different tactics. Absolutely. I like to tell people, just get out there and enjoy yourself, because that's really the best way to produce anything in this game. If you're having fun is what matters, right? I mean, really, at the end of the day, what's a trophy if you haven't enjoyed getting it, right? Any news for the Angler console? Nothing beyond what we've shared, right? But we'll be talking more about that tomorrow. Make sure to come and join me, dude. Good to see you, Silver. Really? I had no bullets. Am I getting charged? Holy crap. What am I shooting, blanks? Okay, they're dying. Just not as quick as I would like. Holy, man. Okay, so these are funny looking bed tanks. We're getting distracted. We're getting distracted. I'm gonna have to go back down that way because we know we're not gonna find any up there anyways. I was thinking more of dancing with a few of these, but we got our dance. Holy. We'll wait for that to float in. We're gonna head back in for some bed tank. Oh, jeez. I can't. Thomas, if I could, I'd do it for myself too, buddy. And I'd set them up for all of you guys too. I would love to do sort of a fun event if I could get the devs to set it up on a map and host it. And yeah. That's a whole other thing. Anyhow. All right. I'll take it. It's an olive. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, dog, stop it. You stop it. I'm getting out of here, man. This was not my intention for the hunt today. Oh, Snail Rancher, what's up, dude? Oh, apologies. Yeah, I love running through here with a shotgun, I must admit. Get the 12 gauge pump and go have some fun. Heard the croc sounds are a bit off. Karina, what's happening? Oh my goodness, I have not seen your name in ages. I hope you are good. Good to see you. Welcome. We can only be as accurate as we can be. I know that, some of these were taken from accurate sources. Are they going to line up with what everybody knows? I'm sure it doesn't. I can't comment on particular because I've never been face to face with a croc. Big Soul, what's good? Still rocking that sword, brother. Good man. What's that? Got a great one, foul. That's the good stuff, hunting gods. Very nice. Congratulations. Okay. We've given them enough time to settle in. I should have a tent down here is what I should have. But we're going to move back. It's just my favorite spot for these guys. Old Man Rum, what's good? One of our Apex champions right there. What's happening? I missed what you're replying to. I'm done gone, missed it. Saltfinger Shore, moving away. If you push the Bantang over, and I'm sure some of you have seen it, have you seen a Bantang and a croc get into it together? Yeah, have some fun with that. Go play outside. Well, when we have a president like Abraham Lincoln in... Caesar, I'm not even sure where you're going with that, but we'll keep the politics out of it. I don't even know, dude. I'm Canadian. I'm the Croc Gauntlet. It's absolutely a pleasure. I would definitely want a 454 on me. My only complaint on Emerald Coast is I hate these little trees. I hate them. I hate him. From a distance, it looks like an animal in so many scenarios. It does. Now, the nice thing about rolling through here on the Bentangs is your wind is almost always pushed out to the water. So depending where you are, you can go back and forth, back and forth. Great way if you want to, you know, pop quite a few. If you're looking for a rare one, is the thing. There are common, uncommon, rare, and very rare fur types. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. John Eric, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, by the way. Oh, Karina, it's a lot of fun. You got to push them over because, again, depending on your maps, right, depending on your spawn, they typically seem to set up just sort of in that tree line south, but you can get them to push all the way over. The first time I saw it blew my mind. Yeah, Freak Frank, they drive me nuts. Apparently they're a thing. They're a thing. But from a distance, you lose the vegetation on it. Right? Like there, that looks good. There, that drives me nuts. It does. I would love something towards the end of Games Lifestyle that custom maps where you create a map, upload it to creation type thing. Oh, for like, I hear what you're saying. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. So we would have to support mods. And the reason we don't support mods right now is the mods force the game and ultimately break it. Time and time again. We get so many tickets into our support and our QA have to deal with it. Takes their time away from fixing the actual problems. This is why we don't support the mods. We don't have the ability to support mods right now. We would love to, and have it, you know, if we supported mods, you could have it identified as a modded server. This would be a love. It would be a love, a passion for our devs to do, but we just can't. And mods are very, very, that's a very, very tough one for us. You know, we want people to play however they want to play. But the problem is someone will use population scanner, then wonder why they're not getting respawns. Or wonder why things are acting really goofy. Animals are flying, going through the ground. Just all kinds of things get broken. And it's just the way our code works. So, yeah. So to add something like that would mean that we would have to support mods. And it would be a ton of work to make that happen. We're going to take our time to move along. But it is a conversation that we've had. In fact, I was just this week. I meet with our QA regularly. We like to go over things, and they try to keep me apprised on what's happening and what progress they're making on different issues. And I try to report on anything that I find that, you know, not one-offs. One-offs typically, you know, it's often it's a mod. So. But, you know, we were talking about this, and I straight up asked him, I said, how hard would it be to support mods and then to have it flagged? This was a mod. This is, you know, oh man, the amount of work that would go into it is mind blowing. Okay. Yeah. You give me the warning. You can either get aggressive and come at me, tree, or oh man, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, or you can show yourself being all sneaky in the trees there. I want to see if there's anything else around him is what I want. He's not liking me though. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. No worries, John. You're quite all right, brother. Quite all right. Always good to see you, dude. People would abuse mods. I mean, yeah. They do now. You know, but we can generally tell when a mod's been used in most scenarios. So. Can I tell you what's coming soon? I can't. I can't just yet. Because there's the chance things could change. It's really slim chance at this point. I think this next one's going to be cool, though. We know, based on past history, that we should be looking at some form of... a DLC that's maybe equipment or guns or something, right? we have to pick and choose when we do what, depending on what we're working on. Now, Emerald Coast is arguably the most involved DLC we've had yet. It's had the most time. It's had the most, period. The most everything, period. So, did he boogied off, hey? Oh no, there he is right there. And it's a 4. He's a nice looking 4 too. Look at the spread. This next one coming in, you know, clearly with all the time we needed to put in Emerald Coast, we couldn't pick something that would take all hands on deck. So we did something very cool. And I can't talk about it yet. But just know there's something very cool incoming. And I'm really interested to see what everybody thinks. Okay, listen. We're gonna shoot you now with the 338. Okay? I don't want any flack from you. I want nothing but lung butter from that right there. Give me lung butter, one shot. Really? You're okay. Oh, it's on. Look at him staring me down. You know he means business when he lines you up. Oh, yeah? Yeah. What are you going to do now? Oh, okay. Pretty much how that can go. We, dear friends, should be looking for retrievers. I mean, I'll tell you that's not what's coming next. I can tell you that. Don't get your hopes up. That is a monumental task. Retrievers, but it is a hugely requested task. And I would say that if that were to come, it would be a big release. And like honestly, it would be really cool. Let's go ahead and pick this up. He's a 126, very close to that other 4 we had. Not bad, not bad. Trail cams and thermal scopes. Oh man, it'd be pretty damn cool. Bird dogs. Lots of kissing on dogs here. I mean, I couldn't tell you if you guys got close anyways. A boomerang. Okay, I'm sold. You know, I couldn't figure out what it is I liked about the boomerang, but I was pretty sure it would come back to me. Yeah. BDC scopes, Trophy Lodge, or better night vision scopes. Better night vision scopes, Sean. That is also something that we've heard a lot of, right? We've had a lot of people ask for that too. I want to see you kill the Texas wild boars. Hey man, listen, Caesar. So one of my buddies, very good friend of mine, he lives in Texas. We've been trying to plan a hunt for years. And he's got a hunting lease and he's got his trailer all set up on there. He's got a lot of whitetail that comes in, but he's always sending me the pics of his boar hunts. And yeah, so that's something that I will hopefully inside the next year or two, because we tried to make it happen towards the end of COVID and it just didn't happen. So yeah, that would be very, very cool. Are we still, oh wait, we're outside? No, we're almost. We got 2 hours. In-game hours. Stubblies. I don't have anything for you right now. They're great. If you haven't played with them yet, they're challenging. They're challenging. They really are. Picking your wind rate is imperative on the stubble quails, which can be challenging because they're so small. It's one of the more difficult hunts in the game, I believe. But yeah, no, they're a lot of fun. Our reserve is actually a zoo, and your incognito visitors sneaky killing everything like a psycho. I mean, that's an interesting take on it. So it doesn't need all hands on deck, new trophy lodge. Oh, that would be it. That's a big undertaking. Trophy lodges are big. I would say that's probably why we haven't seen more trophy lodges. Like the free trophy lodge Late Lake when we had, I saw that being developed, and that took a lot of work on that one. Any idea when the Anglers come to console? Yeah, mid-August is what we've released and what we're looking for. We haven't got the solid date yet, but we're hoping to have one soon. Quails are hard. Totally agree. They're just great, though. When's the other coming to PS4? It's coming to all platforms in mid-August. New trophy launch is my biggest dream for Call of the Wild right now. I feel you, Bells. I know. It'd be so nice to have, right? Did we get rid of all these bad boys? All these bad boy Bantang? Don't want to bounce around no more. I was hoping to catch a couple on the way out here, but we'll walk a little further. They're probably just kicking around down here. Yep. So now my wind is not the most favorable for anything down there, but that's why I'm in the hills. So I know they like to lay up here. What up, Red Lighters? How you doing? Okay, all right, all right. Calm down. Calm down, calm down. Put a little spray out. I agree. When's Angler coming to Game Pass? I have no idea. That's something we definitely want to make happen, right? Definitely. It's nice to have our games available like that on Game Pass. It really is. You know, we've seen it with theHunter. You know, it's just such a great option. Well, what up, Red Letters? Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Also, just those hunts in Texas must be very expensive, like $10,000, but you're a lot of dollar money. It just depends. I think it's a lot of who you know, right? Quidmore Mountain, the basement, and Leighton Lake Lodge. Yeah, Leighton Lakes, though, that's like your introductory lodge, although it's by far one of the best looking. Again, mainly because it's the latest and greatest, right? Are we doing a thing? Ooh. Fancy. Fancy schmancy. Man, they look good. That I'll take. Oh. Oh, who put a piece of land there? Nope, that was no bueno. That one should probably, hopefully, maybe. Yep. Okay, we got a couple to pick up. It's like, I can't believe the streams go too quick. However, and this one came as a shock. It's something I've always tried to avoid doing, but you know, we see the value in keeping the community together. I will be keeping the party going on my own personal channel after this. You're all welcome to come and join me, of course. That feels weird saying that, but yeah, they're all around the same. All of my level 4s are coming in around that 125, 126 mark. Interesting, interesting. They sure look good though. Couple more. Let's go, let's go. So Lacey, I'm bouncing around a little between the 7mm and the 338. It's the Seguri 338. This is the power pack. It's my favorite DLC. It's absolutely incredible. Even the 308 is a really good option in it. Like, you can't go wrong if you don't have any of the big weapons. If you haven't bought the in-game 7mm or the in-game 338 and spent all that in-game money, I highly recommend the power pack. I'm in love with it. I really, really am. The Malmo 7mm, it's like, it's seriously OP. It's not the strongest unless you're on deer. It's not the biggest caliber for its biggest options like the Bentang, but it will get the job done. It will. You're not really going to hit those heart shots though. Just be aware there are limitations. But the fact that you can carry one gun that could kill, you know, the highest level animal in the game, right down to a deer species, ethically get you all of your score, all of your points. It's a must-have in any hunter's build, in my opinion. Now, there's other options. I don't always go with it, but it just does it for me. I love the 7mm. And the 338, when you really need that showstopper, it's unparalleled. Yeah, give them a shot. See what you think. If you have them, give them a shot. You know, it's if you don't, you can get the 7mm in game. It's crack barrel single shot, but it still gets the job done. Let's go ahead, pick you up. 123 for that's a big 3. That's a really big 3, considering it's got that small 4 base rack, right? 338 melts bears. Right. Yep. They don't have good accuracy. They have fantastic accuracy. Go to the range, you'll see it. The stats, it's really hard. You can't compare the accuracy stats or the penetration stats on one weapon to another. The ballistics are they're very different. Very different. It's interesting though. Love the drilling, excellent gun, especially since it's been fixed. Yes, that was a tough one. And for those of you that don't know the struggles, we had a love-hate relationship with the drilling rifle. It's such a unique weapon in the Hunter Call of the Wild, but it developed an issue in multiplayer. Our QA, they were relentless and never gave up. Man, it's that one thing that just kept coming up, and it was really hard to make happen. But they did it. They figured it out. I tip my hat to them. You know, really do. I got sick of the to the sky recoil though, and got better at carrying more guns to cover my ranges. Which are we referring? The M1? Is that what you're referring? And if we are talking M1, so it's different on mouse than it is on gamepad. I feel that through and through. I've played on consoles. I play on PC, and I feel it. With PC, when I take a shot, I automatically pull back. So I'm not affected by the recoil the same. I tried doing that on console, and if I just give a light flick, I can get close, but I'm not as accurate. Now, I know a lot of our console players, they're incredible with the gamepad, truly talented, and to see them do that as well, you get used to it, right? You do, right? But it comes down to personal preference, and I hear you. It's some weapons have that way more accurate feel and are just easier to shoot with, right? Because like if you're out there and you're, say, what's a good example? On a great one whitetail grind, the M1 is extremely viable. Right. Okay. Well, so is the 308. You know, semi-auto, and it has less recoil than the M1. But some folks really still prefer that M1 for personal preference. They love that ting. I love the different variety. Right. Yeah. I agree. Okay. Wow. That was a lot of fun. I love these bentangs. I really focused to the one area today, but you can get out and explore, and I'll tell you, you will find bentang in places that you really don't expect them to be. Maybe I can get onto my work account for one of these streams because it's loaded up. It's loaded up. I got to stop playing over there. I really do, but it's a thing. Man, the M1 is very good. It's a great weapon. It was probably the first real game changer weapon we had come to the Hunter Call of the Wild. And what I mean by that was, prior to that, at best, well, and they spooked different back then too. You'd be getting 3 to 4 kills, say, on a whitetail if you were quick and if you took one moving. But then the M1 came out, and there was a point where I was getting 6+. Sitting there, boom, boom, shooting up. It was like a shooting gallery. But then we saw changes in the AI. And we saw some balancing and stuff, and you don't get that many as much now. It definitely is more of a challenge now, which I appreciate. There's nothing wrong with shooting ducks in a barrel, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying. But pretty fantastic, man. So good feedback here today, guys. Some good suggestions. I've actually made some notes. I have some that I didn't even get to touch on that I was reading. It's amazing what the community comes up with and how involved the community is. And we wouldn't have it any other way. Our devs often go to the Discord to see what thoughts are on things, hot topics, going and seeing what's being talked about, and it's easy to find in Discord. A quick search brings you right to the conversation. So if you're not part of the Discord, make sure to come and join us. There are links in the description if you're on YouTube. Nightbots, pop them up into chat, and there's a good chance another one might pop up here. And of course, it's on all of our VODs. You can find us all over the place. We're not just there. We have an incredible Facebook gaming group, sits alongside our Facebook page. There's an incredible group over on Reddit. We're all about the community. Come and get involved. And guys, thank you for a great stream. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys again next week here for a hunt. But we are out tomorrow in the Angler. And there's a really, really big update coming very soon. We have console release happening, and we have some really juicy stuff alongside that. And even after that, tomorrow we're going to start talking about some of it. I have a feeling that we may be saying a little more than we're supposed to, as we have a legend himself. One of our designers are coming out, And you're going to get some of the inside skinny and possibly the direction of where things are going, where they've been, and how we're getting there. So don't miss it. Come and join me tomorrow for the Tackle Box stream. Same time, same channel, same place. We'll catch you all then. Much love, my friends, from your bearded brother. Catch you later. Oh, did I change that? I always worry I haven't changed screens. And I will be going live myself if you want to come and join me. Twitch.tv/JaxieBeard. I will be live in about 15, 20 minutes or so, and we're going to have some fun. Catch y'all later, my friends. We're gonna slaughter things. We're going to have a good time. Catch you later.